Good day, friends, Romans, countrymen. Lend me your bears. I'm putting on a bear circus. So, too many people. Meow, 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 meow. Too many people. Meow, 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 meow. It's a Paul McCartney song. It's a really good Paul McCartney song.
Yes, highly recommend.
Rachel turned me on to. Let me also just say the following thing. Cameron's gonna be coming over here pretty soon. Like in an hour and a half. Hour, maybe. And we're gonna do a little bit more work with Pod. And I paid the handyman today for fixing the window and the sink and the other sink, and hopefully all the light switches too. I didn't even think to check that.
Me neither. I forgot that was part of it. I was just so surprised that they're not putting a toilet in. I mean, that's great. That we don't have to do that.
Yeah, well, it would have been another $300 to put a toilet in, but which didn't seem that expensive.
No, that's not
to
expensive.
me. But apparently, it's like basically it opens too many cans of worms. Is what the handyman said. Basically, the dean told him. It's like, let's just not even address that at all, because if you address it, then there's questions. Well, why is there? Because, like, it's not a great place to have a toilet, right? And something that people can critique, potentially. Like, this is a dumb place for a toilet.
And if they want to put a toilet in,
then they can do it themselves, yeah. Probably, as the handyman said, whoever buys this house is going to be doing a fair amount of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I got some new weed at the marijuana store.
Pretty good.
It's called Bad Apple.
So you think apple pie is in it?
Maybe? It doesn't seem to say on it what the strain combo is. Like sometimes it does,
Yeah, sometimes it does.
So, earlier today we were driving to In-N-Out after having gone to the bank to get money out for the handyman. And then the hospice nurse called me and said that my mom was having some breathing problems. She aspirated some food, potentially, and they had her on oxygen and morphine. I tried to get him to tell me, well, are you saying she's going to die in the next couple of days? But nobody knows, it's just kind of, the nurse said sometimes people bounce back from this kind of thing in this situation, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, she said it was up to her. As in up to Eric's mom.
Yeah. So, Cameron visited her today. We visited her. When we visited her, she was knocked out on morphine and appeared to be sleeping comfortably.
Yeah.
And breathing comfortably. But, it's one of those things where you gotta seize the opportunity to see her in case there's no further opportunity tomorrow, you know? Even if she's just lying there. So, that was kind of it just seemed like serendipitously timed. You know, we get back from our trip. These people finish up here today. The handyman finishes up. And we get this call about my mom. It's like everything was preordained.
Yeah, that's how it felt to me too.
So, naturally, that's a heavy sort of thing to deal with because, you know, it's my mom, Stiletta's grandma. And then you want to talk about, like, shitty, right? So I called Delilah to tell her, hey, this is what's going on with your grandma. You probably want to visit her today if you can, you know. She's like, I have to take my other grandpa to chemotherapy. Turned out she had the wrong day, but regardless. I feel so bad for her, you know.
Yeah, me too.
She's got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, we do. I guess because I need to talk things out. Actually, I forgot until I just want me to talk about that.
I have a question about Delilah that I don't think she would mind me asking.
Go for it.
Do you think she likes glitter?
I don't think she minds you asking a question. I don't know. I mean, I've seen her wear sparkly looking things before.
Okay, so she wears sparkly things. Okay.
I've seen it before
it's
anyway.
like, I got her Christmas gift.
Oh, good for you. Good job. Who do I feel bad for? Delilah. I feel bad for Delilah because she's got a lot of stuff in
And
her life.
she's only 24.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenging stuff.
This kind of stuff matures you fast, and she's like the head of the family. Like, man, I mean, I think she's a 2 Enneagram, but like, you know, I know that Enneagram doesn't say like everything, but I know she's a very helpful person. I think she wants to genuinely like help her grandpa.
I mean, she's not the head of this family, but
No, you are.
but she's the most capable of the McCready half of the family. You know.
Yeah.
When we were driving earlier, I almost said like, well, "Why does Delilah have this job?" And then I thought more about it, and the answer was clear.
This kind of thing.
But Delilah doesn't want me talking about her shit all the time. So.
Yeah. So.
That's right.
Anyway,
My
yeah.
bad.
So I have So maybe if we could give it to her sometime before Christmas, or like, are we seeing her for Christmas?
We probably won't see her Christmas Day.
Okay, cool. So.
But we'll schedule a day where we three get together, and if Mom's still alive, Mom, we'll go see her together for Christmas if she's still alive. Today's the 15th.
It's 10 days to Christmas.
Yeah. At the moment we're in this bit of a calm before the day of storm. Cameron's coming over. Janet, the realtor, is coming over. Delilah might be coming over. So all that's going to be happening starting at like 4 o'clock. And
when is Janet coming over?
She said she said 4:30.
Okay.
So that will text you around 4:30.
That's fine. I just wanna get into comfy shoes before she gets.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I felt like wearing them. I really like these boots.
they look great.
And they look great with these jeans. So I don't mind. You know, I just don't want to be walking around and these boots.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. These boots are going to walk all over you. Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah, Nancy Sinatra.
Why are you not more in the frame when I move it more that direction? Okay, so there we go. You look actually nice. Your aesthetics seem classy. Yeah, Rachel looks nice. She looks very, very presentable. Helps make up for me a little bit. I'm not looking particularly presentable. I'm not feeling especially presentable either. It's just like it's like this facial expression. That's what it's like. What is it? Everything. Everything going on, everything not going on. Like right now, right? I want some fucking coffee.
Oh my god, coffee would be amazing. But we don't have a coffee maker.
Well, there's probably one in the pod. You know, we're gonna go try to fucking find the coffee maker. Well, that's partially why Cameron's coming over. I think that's one thing we need to get out.
Coffee?
A coffee maker. Well, I found the coffee actually. I found the coffee.
Wow.
But I wasn't looking for it, but I know where the coffee is because I was looking for something else yesterday out there, and I found the coffee.
Sweet.
But so we're trying to live here while making. I don't want to bother him anymore. He's already a fucking saint.
Yeah, he has like 2 of my packages. He's been like taking in the mail. He has to make decisions about coins and stuff in drawers and feed the cats. He's been doing a lot.
Yeah. When the nurse called me to tell me about my mom's aspiration, she told me that Cameron was there reading to her. So, which he does, and which, it's an SIFI thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta get a trash can too. So this
There's
shit.
a trash can in your old bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peacock shit
Everywhere. There's peacock shit everywhere. You know what, Mrs. Mom? I got Eric into matcha. That'd be great right now. Matcha tea. What are you guys up to? What's the weather like where you are? I'm curious to know what's going on in our nation, weather-wise. Or wherever you are. It's rainy. It's cloudy here.
Satellite comes down from the sky. Things like that drive me out of my mind. Having for a little while. I like to watch things on TV. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Satellite of love. Boom, boom, boom. Satellite of love. Boom, boom, boom. Satellite of love. Satellite of. They played that at Doug Fur one time when you weren't there with me. When I was having breakfast.
When?
At Doug Fur, when I was eating breakfast, they played that song on the speakers in there, you know.
What a nice song to hear for breakfast.
Yeah. Any chance we do still have a fridge.
Yeah, we do. I've been putting my food in it.
The microwave is gone. And
The washer dryer is still here, but there's no
no laundry soap right now.
yeah.
I'm not sure if we put that in the pot or if we just forgot about that.
I forgot about it.
So we're gonna have to buy more laundry detergent. It's not
That's not a big deal.
we did a pretty good job, I think, of gathering my dad's accumulated resources that we could
Mm-hmm.
use, you know.
It's 43 both where Winston's mom and Jeremiah Fix are. It's 56 here. It's nice.
Yeah, it's not quite dark, you know, it's still some sun time left because it's only 3:15. Like 4 o'clock-ish is about the earliest it gets dark. That's like maybe December 21st it will get dark around 4 o'clock. Maybe still by like 4:15 probably. It never gets dark any earlier than that.
Oh, you were saying you were referring to Winston's mom. I misunderstood you, Jeremiah Fix. I am curious as to the temperature.
Like all we need to do is go. Well, actually, I don't know. The thing is, this is TE again, right? Where, all right, how to get yourself coffee. I could go into the pod and look around briefly for the coffee pod to see if it's there. If I notice it right away, then great. If I can't find it right away, then I give up on that idea. Or I could go and dig around a little bit and see if I can find it. Or I could wait till I unpack things, like I have to pull shit out anyway, and then when I encounter it, then make coffee. Or I could go get coffee. Or in some insane world where I'm not going to do this, but I could DoorDash coffee to myself. It's funny, I DoorDash a meal, but DoorDashing just coffee to myself seems insane. But I, I don't know. The thing is, I don't even want the coffee I could get DoorDash to me. I want coffee that I make because I want to put a lot of powdered creamer in it. And I wanted the strength I wanted at, you know?
Mm. Jeremiah Fix says high of 77, low of 63. Will stop raining at 1 in the morning. Tomorrow, current temperature is 70.
Mm. That doesn't sound too bad. I think you'll survive the weather.
I get affected by rain.
Do
I
you?
get a little bit more like, meh. If I'm not prepared for it. If I'm not prepared for the weather, then then rain will be like a thing that is like inhibiting me from doing something an easier way.
Or a drier way.
Yeah. I don't mind so much the wetness. I mean, do I want to step into a puddle when I'm wearing sneakers? No. That's not a comfortable feeling. But like having like drops on my shoulders or like coming down like my hair, that's like I mean that's not terrible, but yeah, like if I don't have an umbrella or like if I'm just wearing the wrong thing.
It follows that they never understood Reginald, who came down late to breakfast and nibbled toast and said disrespectful things about the universe. The family ate porridge and believed in everything, even the weather forecast.
Mm-mm.
That's a good Saki quote. Saki is such a good writer. He writes with the ease and grace of Grace Kelly doing something easily?
She changes outfits easily.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
As easily as Grace Kelly changes outfits.
It's a good saying. I like that.
Mhm.
I'm trying to use it.
I don't change outfits that easily.
No, that's okay.
If I were pressed to, like, okay, you've got 45 seconds, change outfits, I'd be like, ah, ah. I'd spend 45 seconds just doing that before I even got started. Just like, ah, 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 ah.
Well, you are a baby. Babies don't dress themselves.
It's true. That's why I never change my clothes.
Yeah.
You have to wait for Rachel to do it, and she's really lazy.
Yeah, I am. I am very lazy. I'm like a babysitter.
You're like a baby babysitter.
Yeah, a baby babysitter.
Mm.
But I was like totally born for that role. I was the eldest of 3, so.
So really, we're just a couple of babies hanging out.
Yeah.
We don't even have a babysitter.
Yeah, 'cause like right now I'm playing house. Like wearing heels is kind of like, you know, like dressing up, like playing house.
Mm. So when you play house, you wear fancy clothes at home?
Yeah, like when you're like play dress up as a little girl, like you.
Don't you imagine yourself at a fancy place equivalent to your fancy dress up?
Yes, that's for sure. Yes, I do.
Because right now, you know, you're just at home.
I know, but
You can pretend it's the Oscars.
right.
Look, there's Brad Pitt. Look, there's Derek Smith.
Who would you like me to go up to?
And introduce yourself at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Maybe Joel Haley, whatever his name
Osmond?
is. Yes.
Oh my god, I would love to. I'd be like, hey, I saw you in Future Man. You were fucking great. You're a good actor. Can I tell him that?
Sure. I agree with that. I mean, I agree with you. He's a good actor. Albert Einstein was my favorite babysitter. Oh, you're just your babysitter, not your favorite. Was he your favorite babysitter? I think we all know what you mean by that.
I was like the neighborhood babysitter for.
You know what happens to babysitters. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm trying to think of a logical link between INFPs and dismissive avoidant attachment. Whoa. There's not a good link between it because it would have to be a link to the dismissive avoidant part, not the attachment disorder part. The attachment disorder part is due to abuse, and the subcategory of attachment disorder is more likely to be shaped by what kind of abuse it is than by what kind of person is receiving the abuse. Even if it is possible that it's shaped instead by your type, let's say, that if you abuse 10 people in the same way and half of them are INFJs and half of them are ISFJs, that they'll fall into those sets, you know, even if that were the case. You'd have to know it was the case before you could possibly explain why. You'd have to know more than just that. you have to have at least one more party that you have the knowledge of it being for you to do any intellectual work with it.
Oh my god, the chickens!
Where are the chickens?
That chicken on
Are you all fast?
Yeah. Go away! We're back!
You know, it's like at this point I don't even care, right? Because, except the only thing is, before we show this house to anybody,
We're gonna have to
clean up
it.
all the
Have
fucking
to,
peacock
because
poop.
like that could definitely turn off someone from.
I mean, it definitely would turn off anyone. The amount of peacock poop we have on the decks right now is insane.
Yeah, your dad like kept a tight ship by like he would shoo him away.
Well, he had a pellet gun,
Mm-hmm.
which made them satisfyingly go squawk.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Albert Einstein as a babysitter would just like put a baby on top of the piles of papers that he has. Have you ever seen that picture?
And he'd just sort of make face at him for a little bit and then get back down to what he's doing and forget about the baby and fall off the papers. That's what I think would happen.
That is polar SE.
Yeah. Fortunately, right next to the papers it falls off of are more papers, so
Yeah, so
it just
it
lands
just
on those.
lands on the papers. Do you think the baby absorbs the words or like?
On the paper?
Yeah.
No, I think the baby absorbs the paper itself, leaving the words and meaning behind.
Oh, interesting.
It helps them get fiber and helps them poop. That's why babies have that power. Paper absorption. Activate super paper absorption. Sweet jutsu. I was watching a couple of cartoons this morning. I watched Shinobi 1. Forget what it's called. And Shinobi Mia. And what else did I watch? Oh, the new episode of Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's really is it? I'm not sure how great it is. Like, we'll put it this way: Chainsaw Man is over super fast. It's one of those cartoons that, even though they're all 22 minutes, some of them are interminable, and some of them are like, it can't possibly be 22 minutes already. It's one of those. It just flies by so fast because it gets you so intrigued in what's going on, I guess. Intrigued like Agatha Christie had a mystery writing contest. Okay, so like, we gotta meet with the realtor.
Yeah, 4:30.
What's she gonna text us then? So I ate not a ton of those mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but see, I also ate 50 milligrams of edibles. So that's kind of why I feel so weird. It's not, I was like, anyway, that'll be fine.
I just want to change my shoes because I know like a realtor would be like, oh my god, you're walking on heels with on wooden floors with those shoes. So I'm gonna change.
Okay. Go for it. Good idea. I, meanwhile, am going to change into a person who wants to talk to the realtor.
It's also good.
Change is good and so is hope. Changey Hopi is a good name for a horse or something, you know, racehorse.
Change is hope.
Changey Hopi.
Changey Hopi.
Yeah, it's kind of an Obama horse, yeah. Somebody said, I don't forget who it was like, referred to what Obama as being all Hopi changey.
Huh.
But Changey Hopi would be a good, but Changey Hopi works better as a name than Hopi Changey, I think.
Changey Hopi?
Yeah. Changey Hopi almost sounds like an Indian name.
Oh, yes, I was just gonna say that. Changey Hopi.
Me, Changey Hopi.
I would bet on that horse. I would totally bet on that
Oh,
horse.
now I would for sure. Changey Hopi.
What number would it be?
Well, I first thought it was 9.
Okay. 9 is a magic number, they say.
I thought it was 3. If they refers to De La Soul. 3, it's a magic number. Sometimes you can't meow it. Meow, 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 meow.
Delilah's a 3-life path.
Changeopia is. See, your count is over. Changeopia. Welcome to Changeopia. Our only constants are change and hope. But I like that. Sorry, we had to change it. I hope you don't next time. That's fine.
I was wondering if you were at all changey Hopi on me.
Me? No.
No.
I'm not too changey Hopi. I'm more. I'm getting kind of like. I'm gonna be kind of weird when the realtor gets here. That's mostly what I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah.
But whatever, I'm kind of weird anyway, so.
She's an ESTJ.
She's not even gonna fucking notice.
She just wants to, like, know who she's talking to.
Yeah, she wants to experience this place and me and you and feel like she's done what she's got to do, due diligence shit, you know, which I appreciate, although I don't value it. You know, it's like,
I don't either.
I don't value pointless things. But I get that it's not exactly pointless. She definitely needs to come meet with us one time and everything. And that I was happy to meet with her until I did all the drugs, you know.
Oh my god. Didn't even cross my mind.
But I do think the problem's mostly here going to be just high on these edibles rather than really tripping too hard.
Meow.
Oh, wonderful kitty.
Oh.
The face that you make it, you're so loving. Are you telling me to feed
His happy kitty face was so happy. Okay. Changey Hopi. Today is my 5th day in numerology, I believe. Let me check. Yeah. So I'm feeling changey Hopi. In other words, the default state is to trust, and what the amygdala does is learn vigilance and distrust. Robert M. Sapolsky, Behave, the biology of humans at our best and worst.
Why did I go in there?
I don't know.
I went in there for some reason to get something. Got in there. I cannot for the fucking life of me remember why I went in there.
Yeah.
Oh, to feed Toast.
Oh,
That's
to feed
what-
Toast?
Yeah, where's the cat food? I must
I don't know.
Is it in the bathroom? He's in the bathroom.
Meow.
Okay,
Meow.
cats. Okay, I'll be okay.
Go get you food.
I hear you. So, I'm gonna bring this thing out here. Just turn the heater in here, it's cold.
Mm.
And then, basically we're waiting for Cameron to get here. I need to get a chair for him to have inside. It's still in there,
What is?
right? The folding chair?
Yes, it is.
Let me smell the cigarette first.
I folded it up and I put it in between 2 boxes.
Okay, cool. Well, I almost puked. See that as kind of a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Since, weirdly, there seems to be a linkage between, like, if you eat mushrooms, you don't really trip because you ate them too recently. And it doesn't seem to make you nauseous either.
If you don't eat?
No, when you eat mushrooms, if it's not gonna make you trip, then it doesn't seem to make you nauseous either. Like, if you eat some the next day, right, you don't trip very much.
Mm-hmm.
But it also doesn't make you nauseous.
Yeah.
Even if you eat the same amount or more mushrooms, which makes no sense, right? It makes no sense at all, but that's how it is. Let me see where my glasses are. Please tell me I took them inside and left them there. Because, you know, that's a sensible thing to do. I know what it is. It's this point in time in the bottle of Adderall and this point in time in my relationship with that particular drug. It's like dumb mistake multiplied by low frustration tolerance. Except I'm pretty chill. I'm not that like frustrated really, compared to sometimes how I can become very frustrated. I'm gonna have to find my glasses so I can't read.
I like that picture of you when you're serious.
Serious boy?
Yeah, serious boy.
Well, then we'll keep that
Cowboy.
one. We were discussing earlier the complexities of what to do with all these pictures. It's such a complex question because
I've never dealt with so many pictures in my life. I didn't know, like...
anybody could possibly document their family's activities that thoroughly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My dad took a lot of pictures. And, yeah, it's like every time we go anywhere, I mean, we were always going places. Afterwards, we'd go to what used to be a save-on down there and take the rolls of film into the film developing place to get the photographs printed out, you know? And it would take, I remember like at first it would take 48 hours for them to print your pictures. And then there were these little 24-hour booths that popped up. It'd be like in the middle of the park, there'd be a booth thing that you just drop your pictures off real quick and then you'd get it the next day. It was amazing. And eventually they got it even faster than that, right? And then it didn't exist anymore. Now you can get shit printed, but it's not, there's not like something you can get done at every store like you used to be able to. Every CVS kind of store used to have photo development.
No, they don't?
No, because
No.
who takes pictures with film? You know, everybody takes pictures with their phones. If you want something printed out, like Google Photos will try to sell you about your best pictures, like, get this one printed out.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to take pictures with film, with actual film. You can bypass that process and end up with the same outcome. I've got to get my glasses.
That sounds like a quote they used in Mad Men show media.
What, I've got to get my glasses?
I've got to get my glasses. Hi, Capio. My hair looks so flat. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean, people? Flat hair days. Thank you, show media. I woke up earlier than I wanted to today. External insults aren't as insulting as ones to the ego. What's a insult to the ego? Paradigm fix. Meow. Show media. Does Eric make you wear that when he's tripping? No. I mean, we are tripping, but no, I just like space dye. Space dye is like my thing right now. I really like space dye. It's like an alternative to tie-dye. Space dye. Being slapped in the face hurts less than telling me how easy I give up. I don't think I want to be slapped in the face. Cool, learn something every day. Man, so like someone would tell me you give up so easy. I mean, I think to a certain case, like it's actually true. I do give up easy. But I also have like intuitive like knowing when something's going to end. Eric's talking to someone, I have no idea who it is. If I was in FE, I would go over there and see who it is, but I'm gonna wait to hear. hurts fix says, why it hurts. My easy isn't even quantifiable, nor does the insulter care for such quantification. Were you talking to someone?
Yeah, they're still taking more things away. Like potted plants and stuff.
Oh.
I gotta ask about I gotta ask Dean about the where.
Okay.
Basically, they're not sure if it'll help with the sale of the house to leave it there. I think they took it down and then decided maybe they should leave it there. And so they left it where it was until it was determined whether they should take it or not. What I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now I gotta figure out what Dean's number is. Because I haven't put it with a contact yet. I'm not dumb. I had some other way I figured out what it was every time. How do I
Thanks,
know?
Misfortune.
How do I know his number is? I'm gonna call the other guy. That's probably not.
Let's Cheryl.
I remember, she probably sent me a number before. Hey Delilah, I forgot Dean's number and I still haven't added him as a contact. Could you text it to me?
Dean, the real estate guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm present. I have his card in my wallet though, so give me like 3 seconds and I'll pull it out.
Okay, cool. Don't crash though, whatever you do.
I'm not. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Good. Glad to hear it. And then please do call me afterwards and let me know if she was, saying kind of like dead to the world sleep. Because when I like stroked her head and stuff, she didn't even
Like stir.
at all, right? Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay, hold on. I can't find it. I'll find it. I fix my purse, so I'll find it in a couple minutes.
Okay. Or after you hang up, you can just say to your phone, text my dad Dean's contact.
Well, yeah, but I didn't put his contact in my phone. I just have his card. Or did I? Did I put his contact in?
You didn't do it either?
Well, I have his card, so.
No, I know that there's an alternate solution, Delilah. I can't believe you're just as lazy about that as me.
Yeah, it's really bad. I don't save people's numbers, but I have his. It's because I knew I wasn't gonna lose his card, but now it's not in my wallet, so.
Okay, I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Okay. Well, it's in my purse though, so just give me a few minutes.
Okay, I'm not trying to rush you. I'm trying to absolve you of all responsibility.
No, but yeah, if I can't find it in the park, I will let you know.
Do you want to call me back?
Yeah, let me go. I'll be there in like 10 minutes, so I'll call you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Silly girl, take a good look around you. Take a good look at what you see. Are you and me? Are meant to be for each other. Silly girl. You know, I know how to get it. It's this one. Look at this. I figured it out again. It's this number. Okay. I would like you to read me this number while I write it down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Now I just need a pen and a piece of paper, neither of which I have. But what I do have is notepad on the computer. I have notepad on the computer.
Sweet. So oh yeah, you have no problem.
And I have a keyboard.
Hey, Mac Daddy.
Okay, so tell me what his number is.
626.
16. That's okay. But maybe we shouldn't broadcast it all over the internet. Let me just mute this. That's not enough numbers.
1626 66. Sorry, there's 2 6s. 66491.
63.
63.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, okay, I have my phone. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is silly. I didn't even mute it. I didn't even successfully mute it. Oh my god. Fortunately, anybody listening would have a lot of trouble knowing what that phone number was and whether Rachel said it, but we figured it out here. Anyway, he's a realtor,
That's gotta be polar, right?
Yeah, I don't know. He's really small, it's hard to see. It could be just that. I couldn't see that shit for shit, so. Alright. Yeah. I can't even really see this. I can see it, that's fine. It's this, and then, okay, it's got it saved on my phone. Now I want to add this as a contact this time. Add as a contact. Dean. Alright? Yes. That's his name. That's the hell I'm gonna call. Okay. There we go. Alright, call Janet. Me and Shannon know what it looks like. I'll call him back later. Are you sure you read me the right number?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. He'll call me back.
Yeah.
You know how realtors are. They're pretty,
It is sweater weather.
they're pretty snap about calling you and stuff like that. They must be like, that must be like something they tell you in realtor school is be successful at realtor. Make sure you're available 24 hours a day for your client. Call me about anything. I don't call them about much of anything except just actual questions that I have, obviously, about real estate. But I don't expect that kind of service. I think it's just an unreasonable expectation of anybody, you know? I don't expect you to like always answer the phone right away when I call. It's just, Okay, great. That's nice. I'm never frustrated by it having trouble getting in touch with you. But if I were, I mean, so what, right?
Hey,
It's not your job to always
Going good.
instantly available to me. Realtors seem to think it is their job. Hi, Cameron. I do have a chair for you. Let me go get it.
Hey, what?
I do have a chair for you. Let me go get it.
Sure. Wow, that's too much. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
It's a pretty crazy time to have like no furniture.
Yeah.
That's got to be a challenge.
It is.
Oh my God, I moved once with my ex-girlfriend like years back, and we were between couches. We like needed a couch, and so we had nothing but plastic furniture inside of our house for a minute. It was so terrible. Like you couldn't get comfortable. At least the chairs are a little comfy, but we called it BC, the era before comfort, because then we like went to Big Lots and bought a couch, like a recliner couch and everything. But yeah, it's one of those times you'll remember.
This is definitely.
Oh, I didn't get the chair for you.
No problem. I see a key.
By
Yes.
chance, did you get my packages?
Oh yeah, they're in your car. You want to get them right now?
Okay. Yeah, I'll
let's-
follow.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Aw.
We'll get your packages. I'm sure you've got cool stuff too.
Cameron's chair is not nearly as good as our chairs, unfortunately. it's really quite funny. Look at these chairs, like meow meow, and then Cameron's chair. Oh, well, I mean that's all we got, you know. Otherwise, we gotta go open the pod to get it. I don't even know what kind of chair. Oh, I got another kind of folding chair in the pod. We didn't really put chairs in for these ones in the pod because we're buying a house that already has all the chairs in it. Part of like why we want it furnished is because it's got such comfortable looking, such good TV chairs. Finally, she says, finally you feed me. I've been sitting here looking at you and feed me like fashion for so long now, and finally you feed me. So I don't know what to do with that mirror. This mirror in there, it's pretty cool, okay? It's an old mirror that prior to being in my grandmother's house was in my grandmother's drugstore that she had in Tempe, Arizona. This is a long time ago that she had this mirror in the store, and who knows where it came from at that point. It's in perfect condition, and it's a huge mirror, okay? But, you know, Rachel and I were discussing in the car, well, what do you do what kind of a market is there really for a huge mirror? Sorry, your chair is so shittier than our chairs.
But that's actually not the shittiest metal chair though. That's actually the like, look, we really cared about you metal chair. These were in the rifle, so I took them out. And then in the car we have stuff to read.
I thought it only held one bullet at a time.
It has a magazine, and it is lever action. I don't know if it's an automatic or if it's full like double action, but it does have a magazine.
I bet you they got me the wrong rifle.
It's 22. You might recognize it.
I want the one you can only put one bullet in at a time.
Maybe the APD has that one.
And you have to go like that.
This is the other
This one's fine, I guess.
new package. I'll give you a knife to open stuff. Wow.
Thank you.
Sure.
Is it cool if I pay you tomorrow, Cameron?
Whatever.
Because I paid the handyman earlier and then I get my cash withdrawal limit for the day.
It's all good. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
We're definitely going to pay you, like, that's definitely going
I'm
to
not worried about you.
Okay, alright, okay.
Yeah,
Also, I have
because
a bottle of weed that was here that I grabbed just so it didn't walk away, and I forgot to bring it back to you. So there's a black bottle of weed that I think I gave you in the first place that I'll bring back to you. Unless it's in here, but we don't know if it stayed in there. No, it ended up somewhere else. I bought it. Are you on an important live stream, or are you just?
no, whatever it is, it's fine. I don't care if it's public. Whatever.
I bought new lighters. I bought 20 lighters. Do you guys want any lighters? And if so, these are the lighters that have lights on them.
Oh, those are great.
That's great.
Which ones do you want? And you can have them all, or whatever you want.
That's up to Eric.
I mean, we'll take a couple of them. I don't take all of
Pick
them.
the colors that you like,
Okay.
and then, however many you want. So
Well,
I bought 20, so.
Oh, you bought 20 of them?
Yeah, you can have them all if you want them. They're lights.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we
Just
want
take
them.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you.
And then we hadn't discussed making laser kitties, but I brought a kitty and I brought lasers. So if you want to blow smoke out of laser kitty's eyeballs later, we can put 2 lasers aiming at the eyeballs and blow smoke, and then you can see the laser beam.
Okay, we can make that short. you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, cool.
'Cause that's important to do.
Well,
Everyone needs a little laser kitty in their life.
that doesn't sound like a bad idea to me.
There could be worse things we could do.
Just a quick warning. We are going to be visited for a while by our realtor, Janet. And that shouldn't take too long. She's gonna come by and meet us.
Should we not break the bowls out? Should I put the
No,
bomb?
fuck that. No, she can just cope with it.
It's freedom style. Okay.
Rachel and I haven't been hiding who we are at all.
seems like it seems cool.
I wish we had done a little bit more protecting of the weed plants. But you know what? The guy I talked to tonight
Where are they
was
now?
so nice. I don't feel bad
Peter?
of them. That redhead guy?
Yeah, he's super cool. He's the reason that rifle came back. He told me. He's a cool dude. But I came here like on Friday with tacos. And I offered everyone a taco, so I made sure to like
You're a
grease
freaking
the
hero.
taco
is what you
wheel.
are.
Friday is 5 Taco Day at Taco Lita, so have to come there first.
Well, I still don't. I mean, this cannot be. This cannot
Your
possibly be.
glasses?
That I still don't have my glasses. Oh yes, there they are. I have them.
I had glasses lost today and found. It's really great when you find some glasses again.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the
because
best.
otherwise you can't see anything.
What is old age without those magic moments? Finding your glasses? Yes.
I mean, the thing is, I obviously need to get those things that are a string, so that when you take your glasses off, they just go like this.
Oh, yeah.
I obviously need to get those, but
You can only get them from a sorcerer, so that's the problem. Do you know any sorcerers?
that's a great joke, Cameron.
I'm not usually good at
I'm
that,
impressed with your
Bonus.
joke there.
Yeah.
You need to get them from a sorcerer. Okay, let's see here what people are saying. Is Eric still on hiatus? Yeah, on hiatus. You know, there's a decent chance my mom's gonna die today or tomorrow.
Oh, and whenever you want to, Eric, I have in my car all that stuff. I actually feel bad bringing it back, even though it could represent value, but it represents space. So in the back of my car, there's stuff that could be valuable to you. I predict it's worth over $1,000 worth of just like precious metals. Maybe couple grand, I have no idea, but
All right, well, I'll take a look at it.
pounds
Yeah,
of
for sure.
stuff. Some of its coin collections, it's gotta be a letdown that it's just like pesos and whatever.
Well,
Or
we gotta take it to Coin
French
Depot and see
pesos.
this. Yeah, we'll take it to Coin Depot and see what they say.
yeah.
I'd be surprised if it's worth it.
Oh, sure.
I could also just Google it, I guess.
Yeah, there's so many different individual coins, it made me think, like, whatever. Some of them are
So,
like,
who knows,
always-
maybe one of them's like, oh, this one's super rare and valuable or something. You
I
never
bet there's shit
know.
like that, and none of them ever are, but I think the ones where you've got like the old silver dollars, those are worth at least something in silver. So.
Well, sure, they're worth their weight, at least their weight in silver, which isn't much. Silver's $20 an ounce.
Yeah.
But I think silver is a good thing to buy right now. I think if I'm so used to saying if I had money to invest in things.
Yeah. Now I give a fuck to invest in things.
If I had money to invest in things, I'd buy silver. My grandma bought silver and she didn't make a dime on it, you know. It's been flat at $20 forever. It's weird. It doesn't move.
Maybe some technological process will require it more in the future. Or maybe not.
I mean, it's just one of those things that's like, okay, it's a precious metal. Maybe gold's more useful, but silver's not useful. It has the qualities of a precious metal, which is to say, you can wear it on your skin and shit, and it won't be bad for you. Nobody has a bad reaction to it. Like if you use, there's base metals and then there's precious metals. Precious metals, you can eat the shit and it's fine, right? But if you try eating like shitty iron, then
Silver is an element, is that what
Yeah,
we're
it's an
saying? Gold is an
element.
element, silver is an element.
right.
Although silver can tarnish and stuff, but I wonder if you eat silver, does it tarnish by the time it comes out your butt? That's an Eric type of question, I feel.
Well, look, the thing is, you can make colloidal silver, and people do, like, which is this way of electrically meowing the meow or something, so that some silver particles come off that are so small that they suspend in water, I guess.
And people consume that for health? Is that what that was?
Yeah, because they're crazy. You know? Because they consume it for health because they think that because like silver has antiseptic properties or something, right? Like viruses and shit can't live on it. It's got some weird magical qualities to it.
That's a good point. Since it's an element, it's like other, what can I say? It's pure, it's not like it has these open holes for other things to fit into when it's all pure silver. The less pure, the more porous it is. You got some cool,
These are cool.
those are comfy, I want to take them home with me.
Are these cool?
Thank you.
I've been dreaming of something like that with my girlfriend.
That's good for winter, right? You know, Rich, I want to remind you though, it's only winter 1/4 of the year.
No.
Just remember that. And there's another 3/4 of the year that aren't winter.
But factor California, you get it times 0.3 for winter. It's only 0.3 winter in California. Unless you go in the mountains, it's true, you can see some.
That's comparing, if you're comparing like North Dakota or something.
That's times 1.3 winter.
But so what's neutral winter?
I just live in California. I'm an expert at this place, which is 0.3.
Okay,
You
well-
can enlist another expert.
But you have to know what it's 0.3 of.
0.3 winter.
Is
It's just 3 times winter. You can wear shorts any day out here.
there any winter place that's just times just one, just that's it?
I'll bet there is. I'll bet it's one of those middle American places, somewhere between, Nevada and Wisconsin.
Somewhere with extremely middle winter. But see, if up above the snow line still counts as 0.3 winter, then I don't know. Of course, you're right. It doesn't seem to last very long.
I know I
No,
used to
it
wear
doesn't.
shorts every day of the year when I was at Jackass, so that's .3.
Loyola just sent me something. I don't need it now. I thought she was gonna text me something about my mom. Oh,
So this, I brought you, this is mostly mail, and then maybe a couple things I thought you missed.
I forgot what a fancy card he had. Yeah, it was the fanciest card ever. Thank
This,
you. Dan.
yeah, this was locked away, safe, in the file cabinet. Your mom's, it's next to your mom's Teacher of the Year award, and then Cliff's Notes to Othello. I thought that was ironic.
Why?
It was touching a 1983 Teacher of the Year, and I'm like, these two truly go together.
Well, because she had it because she wanted to see if the kids were copying out of it. And she'd catch them, like every year she'd catch somebody copying word for word out of the Cliff Notes.
Oh.
And she'd photocopy the page of the Cliff Notes where they copied it from and attach it to their paper.
Oh my God. I wish I could see that. Oh, I love that.
That's why she had it.
Oh God.
She uses those things for that exact purpose.
Wow, that's cool.
Because, you know, she can always tell if somebody's a kid all of a sudden, like, they were shitty writers, and then all of a sudden it sounds like a professional writer. Obviously, she's going to say, you didn't write this.
There are children who can't speak in complete sentences, ever. And those are probably the children that aren't going to write extremely complex sentences.
It's true that
Paragraphs. You know, if they're not capable of even forming a sentence ever in the first place.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
true that there are children who can't form complete sentences ever. But it's not true that they'll always be children.
This is true. That's why there are drug dealers. They don't need to form complete sentences. Sell them drugs. I've been seeing drug handoffs, like, and it's always the nicest car. It's like a nice Escalade,
Isn't
and
it?
then some like homeless person wrapped in a blanket on Colorado Boulevard, just like doing the pass. But like,
No, I know. It's
the people selling the drugs have nice drugs.
I know. Around here anyway, we get our thing from he drives a Elon Musk's car company. Tesla.
Oh, the Tesla.
He
Wow.
drives a Tesla.
See, those to me, those kind of blend in with like I'm a nerdy businessman. Like it doesn't look like the cops want to pull you in. When I was house sitting in Paponga, I would see a lot of handoffs, but it was like actually guys on Harleys handing off to like street dudes.
Okay, Misfortune, you like Zeppelin. I would have said I liked Zeppelin. I like Zeppelin too, but I was disappointed with Zeppelin 3 when Rachel and I were listening to it in the car. It was not... I mean, it was too impressive and not good enough, you know? It's just, I wasn't impressed with Zeppelin 3, except for Bronyar Stomp. Bronyar Stomp's a good song. That's a good song.
Talk about Led Zeppelin 4. Everyone's into the number 4 for some reason.
Well, Zeppelin 4 has Stairway to Heaven. So, I mean, Stairway to Heaven, it's weird. Can you call it a good song? It's so much not as good as Bohemian Rhapsody, which is like an equivalent to it, right? I like listening to Bohemian Rhapsody. I can't remember the last time I even listened to Stairway to Heaven, so maybe I'd enjoy it if I listened to it again.
Dred
But
Zeppelin
I
does
doubt
a
it.
good Stairway to Heaven.
Do they?
Yeah, they've got a kick-ass Stairway to Heaven.
It just seems kind of like ponderous, what do you call it? Like, I don't know, as I recall. I wasn't, were you impressed with Zeppelin 3?
No, and I can say that because I was on my phone.
Yeah, I was impressed, right? Which
One
means
song,
I
though,
didn't
was
like
so
it
good.
very
That
much.
one song that you were talking
Yeah,
about.
Brian Your Stomp's a great song, but the rest of it was, yeah. And even the songs that I remember as being good, like Tangerine and stuff, they're just, more like impressive than they are good. Because they got a good like production going on there. It sounds weird and big and all that kind of shit. But so, do you want to try some of this week, Cameron?
I'm gonna just chill a minute.
Okay, because we got this
don't need
bad,
to
it's
blast
called
through
bad
too much.
apple.
After a bit, if I would.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just let you know we got
Do
it.
stuff and smoke after or whatever.
And
Let's see what's so it's $1.75 to get close ones. That's pretty cheap.
that's your purse. Hey, you found some new magical thing on the back of this chair. Alright, so we're gonna have to wrap this live stream up here pretty quick because I expect the realtor lady to text me at 4:30 and then, oh shit, I gotta plug my phone in. Hello? This phone of mine. Hello? 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 I called Delilah back too. Can we just end the live stream?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you don't really want it. So, let me do it. You gotta end it in those two places. Or do you know how to do it? You gotta end it in the two places. I usually trust. We gotta go, guys. Shit's going down. Yeah. So, see you later. Thanks for being here. Sorry I didn't pay more attention to you.